welcome back to the show. Welcome back from your commercial break.
Hey. You've tuned in to osu.edu. Hey.
I don't know what that is.
Come
What is
get a
that?
degree. What, are you an idiot? osu.edu?
Ohio State?
What else?
I don't.
What else is OSU?
Oklahoma State? Actually,
Oh, okay. Fucking asshole.
I don't know. Wow, I feel like it's been so fucking long. It's been only 4 days since we've been in.
I know.
It feels like so many things have happened since we were here last.
Find myself missing looking into your eyes.
Yeah.
Through this brand new camera.
Yeah. And
you get to watch us now.
yes.
Put a face, excuse me, to the name. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You get to see, I guess, two trolls having fun.
Yeah. Two men.
Kinda-
nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Come here twice
Just
a
like-
week and stare at you like this.
I'd say like semi-average trolls, man trolls, just pretty, I'd say we're pretty slightly fat.
Yeah.
Fall into like the slightly fat, just young dad category.
Going on obese. Yeah, young dad is a new, like, it's like a new,
Yeah,
genre
we call them
of
yads.
yeah.
Fuck
We don't do that.
with us. We're starting it here. Hashtag yad. That's
you know what, though?
spelled JHAUUUD. Yad.
Stop.
Hashtag yad.
I'm so glad. I think, like, I don't want another kid. I'm not interested in that. I don't know.
Oh man.
But, I'm glad that I did
I
have
gotta
one
be honest.
young.
I gotta be honest with you, man.
Go on.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I should. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I don't have another one on the way, but there was maybe
Yeah?
thoughts of another
Stay tuned.
one. But
No, I don't know.
I don't know if I want to do that, man, because like
My thing is that I'm happy that it's happened young. Like, I'm happy. I know someone who's like, he's got to be nearing the age of 50, and he's got kids under 10. I don't know their ages, but that just seems so strange
That
to me to be
sucks
60 or something when they're
that
graduating.
sucks ass, dude.
That would suck.
That's awful.
Like, when you're 50
my parents had us when they were pretty old. They were in like they had my when they had my sister, I think I'm pretty sure my mom was 36 or 37 when she had my sister. She should have had Down syndrome, you know?
Jesus Christ, that is pretty old.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The older the womb, the higher the chance of
Just anything going wrong, right?
like retardation.
What is the oldest woman to have a baby? Like, because guys,
I
they
think
can still
women
pound them out.
Women could still bear fruit up until menopause.
So like 50-ish. That
I think they stop bleeding when. I think they stop bleeding.
fuck was that? Do you hear it? Okay. Sorry.
When they are. God, I want to say 70. I think.
No, that long?
I think it's like 65 or
menopause?
70. Yeah.
No, dude, I think it's like 50.
Are you sure?
I think it's like late 40s, 50.
What do you want? I mean,
Do you want to
there's
ask
only
your
one
mom?
thing left to do.
Call your mom.
Bring my mom in here. You could have sex with her.
That's
See
fine.
what happens. Okay.
Sure. Okay. Wow. So Wednesday's episode is going to be
I could
best
call her
one
and
yet.
ask.
just be, hey, Mom, have you
Here, I
hit
could try to call
menopause
her.
yet? She's not going to answer. She doesn't even like you. Yeah, turn that on. Or are you just going to call her on there, or you want to turn that on? Or yeah, anyway, so our first two episodes are up on, or not our first two. Our first two full episodes are up on YouTube. They're our last two that we've done. So I think from now on, we are going to be...
Oh, I see it.
we are going to be putting every episode up on YouTube so you can watch. So thank you to the people who have watched already. Thank you to the people who have subscribed. I don't know. YouTube's pretty cool. I use YouTube quite a bit. So
I'm a YouTuber.
I often watch other shows too, other podcasts.
I'm a watcher.
Yeah, I like to see.
I'm not a content creator yet. I'm on my way to be an influencer.
Right. Okay.
I just want to record like my at-home cuisine. Just every day. I'd say like a hygiene routine. I could be like a hygienist.
I find it amazing some of the things that people actually do watch.
Can I call my mom now?
You can call your mom anytime you want. You don't really need my permission. But
Well, I don't know do I just do it and it should just go through?
yeah, it should.
Okay.
Should. Yeah.
We're just going to pretend that
You're
hopefully
just
this doesn't get personal. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, we good?
Just ask her, see what she answers, and then hang up. Yeah, I hope this doesn't get weird. I don't want to edit anything out. Come on.
She has a hard time picking up a lot of the time.
And she's not doing anything.
She's retired.
Hi,
Hello?
this is Doreen. You've reached my cell phone.
Okay, well, all right. The secret's out.
All right, her name is drinking, okay? Yeah, damn it. That was
Yeah, that sucked.
I need the answers.
The what?
I need the answers.
Oh,
When does girls' private stop bleeding?
if
The
you
fuck was that? Is he okay over
yeah,
there?
things are falling apart here. Okay.
Do you
This is what
think
happens.
so? The blood, that's just like the egg has hatched pretty much. Like there's an egg inside of an egg, and I think the egg that is inside of the egg, it grows so much throughout the month that I think the egg hatches, but into an egg.
I have no clue what you're fucking talking about.
When a girl has their the period blood, their period, that there's an egg that comes down and it hatches out of a shell, but that one's got a shell too. But that one's the membrane of the
This
shell
sucks.
is so thin.
This sucks.
What?
You're gonna be posted online by women like this is what men think periods are. I have no clue. I have no idea. Maybe you're right. It sounds just wrong. I have no idea.
Well, it's like,
Have you
but
have
then
you
the,
ever,
the egg that hatches, it hangs down, it hangs out. Like it's kind of, it goes into I think to the back of the vagina. It's staying right there. It's like resting against it. And there's a little snake eye at the back of the vagina, and that's what the sperm will swim through. So I know that when that egg drops down to that point, the hatched egg, that's called ovulation. I know that much. It goes into their vulva hole, and then if you shoot sperm in there, it swims through the snake eye. But the egg that has already hatched has such a soft shell itself that the sperm can break through.
why are we doing this? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Health class was a weird. Isn't it a weird thing? Health class. Like I get it's important. I agree it's important, but it's like every single year it was the exact same class. At least for me, in any school I went to, it was always the exact same class, but more details added every year. Like second grade, it's like, well, people kiss, and then there's babies, and you're like,
You had health class in second grade?
I have made that up. I don't know, but but every year it gets more and more deep. Like then you get to a point where you're like in 7th or 8th grade, and then they start telling you about STDs, and you're like,
Oh, we had the
that sounds
full blown.
fun.
Did you have to watch the video in quotes?
I'm gonna say this proudly. I think every school in Ohio shows this video. I did not see it.
What?
I don't know how I escaped it. I missed it. I was moving schools, and like my school hadn't shown it yet, and the school I was moving to had already shown it, and it was gone. That was it. Never had to watch it. So
That was pretty cool for me. Seeing that video, all those dicks.
huh? What video are you talking about?
The boys and the girls. Well,
I
so
thought you
it
were
was
talking
one
about
day.
the birth.
One day at school. I guess the assistant principal came, and he said, "Hey Jake, could you come out in the hallway for a second?" I was like, "Okay." And he said, "Here, follow me." And we went down the hallway a little way. And I didn't know what was happening. I knew, like, I'd heard of the video before. I was like, oh, this is it. So I got led down the hallway, and then the janitor closet opened. And the janitor came out and took me by the hand. And he brought me into the room, and he said, "Hey, we're going to watch the video." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, fuck, okay, cool." I guess they were doing it one by one.
You're
I was
lying.
like, okay. So he had me sit in this really weird chair, and he pulled out his first gen iPhone, and he typed in xnxx.com.
Okay. Jesus Christ. You actually had me going.
He
What the
typed in
hell?
BBC, and
It turns out it has nothing to do with British television.
big black knee knocker. The janitor was a little Italian guy. He started grabbing my thigh. I was like, damn, that's the video?
Yeah, I missed
the
that
boys
part.
and the girls had different videos. Because I don't have a vagina.
Didn't the guys watch childbirth, though? Didn't everybody watch the childbirth video? That's what I
think I
thought you
wa-
were talking about.
Oh, no, I don't
I don't
think
know what you're
watched
talking.
that.
What's the video then?
It's in the 6th grade. You just learn, like, okay, this is what your private looks like. You've kind of got this dragon tail. Oh, wait, I know why I'm saying that. No, because actually, my memory was wrong. What, man?
No, you're just a mess right now.
They separate the boys and the girls.
Okay.
So that I think the boys might be getting a little horny at these videos, so they want to separate the genders. And then you watch the male and female video. It's just like one video.
Can they do that anymore? Separate the genders?
Oh,
My guess is that's gone.
I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I'm not there anymore.
Okay.
I saw an back to school sale, and I said, Wyatt was there, right?
Okay.
He's going into preschool this year.
Cool.
And I was like, that fucking sucks. Going back, I'm so glad I'm out of school. That shit fucking sucked. I don't miss that feeling. And I just looked down, he's right there. I'm like, that's probably, not a very good example.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you probably shouldn't tell a 3-year-old, hey, man, that fucking sucks.
No, I was talking to Sarah.
Hey, idiot.
No, I was talking to him when I said, look at that. Do you see that cashier with the huge titties, dude?
Oh, okay.
Go
Yeah,
fuck
there
with
you
that.
go.
Yeah, that's when I was talking to him. But no, I remember, okay. The reason I said Dragon Tail was they separate the boys and the girls, blah, blah, blah. I already said that. My brother told me when he watched the video, he was somehow within earshot of the girl group in his grade.
Oh.
There was a really sweet girl. Her name was Pamela, but she had Down syndrome. So Pamela saw
know
the
where this is
penis.
Oh,
video.
no.
And he heard her go, "It's a dragon tail! Look, it's a dragon tail!" Like the show Dragon Tales. Look, it's a dragon tail! Poor Pamela.
Oh, man.
Yeah, now word on the street, she used one of those big dragon dildos. You ever see one of those?
I just learned what this was last night.
Dude, they're fucking big.
I had to look
they're
it
like
up.
Bedposts, my God.
I see these and I'm just like,
They call them like
at this point, like, we were talking about, like, we were talking about it and I was like, what the fuck is that? My wife shows me a picture of it and I go, that's for a person, we'll call her Trashly. It's a person like that who just you're just trying to feel something at this point, right?
I
Just
don't
anything at all?
How do you get that wrecked? Like, you have to go from me, I'm like the starter level, okay? We're talking a girth of like maybe 1 inch. That's, we're starting off there. Then you graduate, you start finding larger penises. You're like, hell yeah. Hurts a little more, tears me up a little bit, but pain is pleasure, right?
Some cases you might have to downsize, you start too big. You gotta
Yeah, that's what they've said to me. Like, I had to downsize. I never knew what that meant until I was a little older. But yeah, you just keep graduating, and then you're with, I'm talking Ronnie Coleman's, Mike Tyson's, just huge knee knocker dicks, and then that's not enough.
Then you got the dragon.
Then the fucking dragon dildo, which is just absolutely insane. I watched one of those videos. One. I swear
I've never
on
seen it.
everything
I just
holy.
learned what this was last night.
Don't do it, because I thought, how big, because the girls will poop out a baby.
Yeah, that's how that works.
They poop out a full-grown baby. That's, a child, infant's head's that big. So it's like, I know you can accept that, but you're screaming and you have an epidural. That's a lot, man.
Epidermal. It's okay.
Epidermal.
Just said it so confidently.
That's,
Oh, man.
wow. You need a spine shot for that. The dragon is bigger than a child's head, man. It's so sick. If you want to rip it, just shove a steak knife up there.
That,
the chef's
to
knife,
me,
and just start
like,
flaying.
That's just a level like.
It starts okay, and the girls who do it, they're usually not very attractive. Okay. They reach this level. You can either reach it through, you start having sex with Ronnie Coleman all the time. That's kind of a rare instance. What really happens, though, and I know this from firsthand, these girls, when they're young, their self-esteem is shattered, okay? They, unfortunately, look like a walrus, wildebeest, call it what you will, might be overweight. You're not getting dick. It's not going to happen. So I think that they realize that and they check out and they go, check out this fucking dildo life. And I think that they start with the smaller ones. They all start off with Sharpies. That's what they all use.
Oh, okay.
It's a Sharpie. That's what the young girls, they use that.
I don't talk to young girls. So
They go with the Sharpie. Neither do I. I'm just word on the street. You start with a Sharpie, and then you get your dildo from Spencer's at the mall or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you start to get bored with it. You get a bigger one, and then a bigger one, and then a bigger one. Then you're going to Adult Mart, and you're getting, they lead you into the back room, and they have a display case of the dragon dildos. And that's about 55 pounds of rubber. High quality surgical silicone they have to make that out of. How much are you paying for that?
Oh, probably that's got to be a lot.
But those girls who have the big stretched out ones like that, they don't smell usually. Because they're putting so much cleaning product and bleach on the dildos that they're constantly kind of douching themselves out with bleach. But there's not bleach on a male flesh penis.
I don't even know,
So, you might have a real big stretched out one if you're a wildebeest, because you're using those dragon dildos, but it doesn't smell. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're stretched out, but you don't stink. What I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to reach a theory here, okay?
Okay.
So just because you take big, infant head-sized things up there, doesn't mean it smells. I think it's with how many guys you've been with. your vagina smells worse. The sweeter the berry, the more sour the cherry.
Well,
okay?
how-
So if a girl is very attractive, I guarantee you her vagina smells really bad.
I don't even know how you've arrived at this decision. You just think the more men.
I think that has to be it, because the girls who aren't using the flesh, they're using rubber, surgical silicone, they don't smell.
No, I think it just comes down to a hygiene thing. Just get the summer's eve and do your bits. And
No, I'm telling you, man. The more attractive the girl is, I think the stinkier her vagina is. It's like a balance of nature. If you're going to look that
I got a
good,
question then.
Huh?
Based on your theory,
Yeah.
in your mind, yours only, how attractive do you think that your girlfriend is?
Extremely.
And so what are you saying by your math?
Yeah, but there's like different cases. Like where she's a very clean person.
Okay. So cleanliness, hygiene, what I said.
Good hygiene can eliminate it, yeah.
You're just backing yourself. This is weird.
What?
Good, man.
I'm trying to have a little conversation with
It doesn't.
you, man.
I just don't
Why
get
do
it.
you-
I
what do
think
you
it's
think-
just hygiene. I don't know what you're. I don't. First of all, I don't know anybody for a fact, like you said, firsthand, which is strange, that's using these dragon dildo. I don't.
Oh, she hadn't
You said
graduated to the
firsthand.
dragon dildo, but all right, so I knew this girl. Man, her name was Melanie.
That's
Melanie had a country accent. She was friends with one of my ex-girlfriends. Bitch was fucking annoying, dude. All right? I didn't like Melanie very much, but she would just openly talk about really weird shit. And she said, I used the dildo on myself so much, and I was a virgin. I popped my own cherry. I popped my own cherry with the dildo, and then I just kept using them, graduated to a bigger size, kept using that, and then when I finally hooked up with a guy, I was like, shit, that thing's small. And I didn't like it, and I could get myself so much better and make myself come, and I just find myself, I get off better with the dildo, and that's how that happens. I saw it happen.
Just look at this microphone and just imagine like that going into an orifice in your body.
In your butt. Try to put your mouth around it. Watch. Oh, that's a little.
Do it. It's yours.
How do you mouth that, man? Ow!
Why are you always getting hurt?
Oh, it
Man.
hurt my jaw. My jaw locked up a little bit.
Yesterday, I was thinking about your big trick of trying to stick your toe in your mouth. Mm-hmm. So I sat down. Remember, because I told you, I said, I think I'm too fat to do it.
Yeah.
And then you said, no, it's easy. And then you couldn't do it. Do you remember you couldn't perform after you said it was really easy? And then you hurt your back a lot.
It's the chair.
Remember when the chair? Okay.
Yeah, the chair.
Because I sat down on my couch yesterday, and I didn't actually put my toe in my mouth, but I put my foot to my mouth just very easily.
Well, you were able. I was trying to stay up here. Try to do it up here above the table. You can't do it. If I could do it like this, I could go.
I didn't
down.
do that. I did a little bit.
Do it above the table so it could see.
Okay.
Sorry, you're a person.
I was in shorts. I did give you. I said this yesterday.
Oh, I'm in shorts
to my
too.
wife. I said, okay, maybe it was just because he was in jeans, but I'm in jeans now. But I did it yesterday, like no problem. So, let's see.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to try to call my mom one more time.
Okay. Dude, it might just be the jeans because I can already feel like it hasn't happened.
Look. Oh, you!
I had to prove it. Tongue to
What
the sock.
fuck? You just licked your toe. That was kind of hot.
What?
What?
What a shit show this is today. Come on, Doreen.
Drinking.
Drinking.
Really letting me down. It's fucking important.
I mean,
You know?
Hi, this is Doreen.
Hi, this
You've
is
reached-
drinking. All right.
yeah. So go ahead. Why don't you try? Do the foot in your mouth thing again.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to pull up the video that my janitor showed me of the movie.
No, we don't need to do that.
What? How
What is going on?
Oh, I think it's because I was confined within the arms of the chair. I think I was limiting my mobility.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do it. Ow! Dude, I can't do it, man. I know I could kick higher than you, too. This
Why?
is ridiculous. What's going on?
Who says that? I know I could kick higher than you, just so you know, in case we needed to kick something.
How? Let me see how you rotated your leg there. I'm missing a technique.
Which
here.
one did I do? Was my right foot? No, it was my left. Yeah.
What the?
I've made tongue contact with my dirty sock twice.
I've never licked my feet before. How does it taste?
Just like cloth right now. I'm not actually
Cloth
tasting
tastes
my
like-
foot.
Is it like when you chew on your hoodie string?
Yeah.
I like that taste, kind of.
That was like
I used to have crusty hoodie strings.
Were you a hoodie
You're
buddy
caught
guy?
up on something.
Were you a hoodie buddy guy? The cool guy with the headphones built into your hoodie?
No, yeah, I've never had sex with a boy before, so I never wore one of those.
I think my parents tried getting, the whole family, because I don't remember how many kids we had in the house, but after those, it was like 2 years after those went out of style, and then there were a bunch of cheap ripoffs. That's when they got them. Like they just went to their
And then
local Marks.
Bluetooth came out. If you're still wearing wired headphones, fuck you.
Yeah.
Really? This is just a tether,
No.
so we don't lose
No.
them. They're
Yeah, you
tethered to
can't.
the table.
Yeah,
Stop using wired earbuds. If
know-
I see you walking around with that shit, it can get caught on something.
you know what's worse than
I
that?
walk by, get snagged on my nipple ring.
You know what's
don't
worse
want
than
that.
that?
Should I get my tits pierced?
You want to? We'll do it in here.
My titties pierced? No, man.
I'm not going to do it. We'll bring a licensed
bring somebody in?
stapler person. I don't know.
No, I can't. I can't have that. Too much muscle there. It wouldn't work.
You know what's worse than the wired earphone guys?
I can't imagine anything worse. What?
The Bluetooth speaker guys in
Ah,
public.
fuck. These little jackasses are always walking down the street right by my house. Rapping and walking. Is that a problem in your city? Because it's huge here. It's huge in Cleveland. Everybody who's walking on the sidewalk is rapping.
I think-
They're performing for
Yeah.
the traffic.
They're in a music video at all times, I think.
And they
That's
have
what's happening.
and fuck you, JBL, as a company. Fuck you, because they make it the Bluetooth speakers with a belt clip on them, just for these people. Just for these people. Fuck that. Stop. I'm walking with my 3-year-old child, and I don't want Tekashi 6ix9ine blaring in his ear. Come on, man. Some fucking headphones in. We get it. You're listening to rap. Pretty fucking cool of you.
It is pretty sweet.
Bass boost on that $35 JBL speaker? Fucking awesome. I'm intimidated. I'm crossing the road. You won, okay? I'm scared.
You know
look
what's
tough. You look pretty damn tough. No shirt on. Backpack on like a damned vagabond. So, why are we doing this?
today we're gonna go.
Is that a trend now? Are we getting a little oldish? Is that just the thing to
but
do?
That's been a thing for a while. Before like the Bluetooth speakers were popular, it was just people playing the music out loud off of their phone speaker and just holding it.
Yeah, they were like holding it up here,
It's like, so
doing the
I don't know.
pharaoh.
It's just not. I don't know. I don't really like want like if I'm just listening to something in public. I'm just listening. It's just for me. It's not. I don't need to share it with anybody else. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But yeah, I think we're
I want
getting old.
everyone to know how cool I am. So,
Did you buy a motorcycle?
no, I have one of those JBL speakers.
We have.
With the belt clip, I have one.
Oh, we have Bluetooth
Sometimes
speakers. But
I walk around in town. Oh, man. This is tough to admit. I listen to Kid Rock. And I walk around town and we live in an open carry state. Slinging a pistol, just an open holster. All right. We're talking about a goddamn 45.
none of this happens.
I'll show you my snakeskin boots.
Okay.
Made them myself.
You made them.
It's not actually snakeskin, it's construction paper, but it looks a lot like snakeskin.
The fuck is your problem? Today, on the way here, something happened that I didn't know could happen. I didn't know it was possible to get yourself in this scenario. And I need answers from the motorcycle community because I don't know what they're doing out there. So we're on the highway, the major highway, heads down into the town in Cleveland, okay? And all of a sudden, we see a couple of people on motorcycles. It's a nice day. It's a weekend day.
And they had those vests on and Gutterballs like, man, anybody in an MC, anyone in a motorcycle club, total faggot. And I was like, I don't know about that, man. Then we kept going.
I think not. That's not how I recall it. But so then a cop on a motorcycle comes flying past us. And then we notice
Hot
there's
pursuit, maybe.
just lines of traffic of cars. We look ahead, and there's I don't know, hundreds of motorcycles.
I'm not exaggerating. At least 250 motorcycles in sight, just on the freeway, all in front of us. Just a line of them. At least 250 of them.
Just
Never seen it
riding
before.
so slow too. They're doing 40 on the highway, most of them.
40 to 45 miles an hour.
And then there's other cars, not cops, but other cars with other flashing lights. They have green lights, they have orange lights. There's all these utility vehicles that are just trying to stop people from moving. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
They were trying to herd all of the normal traffic as if they were cattle off to the right, to the slower lanes of the highway, so that, you know, the super fast motorcycles going 40 fucking miles an hour could go, you know, past this pocket of traffic that got caught in the in the middle of this line.
We got caught in the middle of just the largest bike run. I
never knew until today how Mufasa felt when the wildebeest ran through the valley. How Mufasa and Simba felt. I was so fucking scared.
I was going to say, I felt like Simba. Just like, I'm watching you about to die. We're both going to die. But like, no, my dad, who's taking care of me right now, is going to die in this stampede. There was one car, it was an SUV, and he's ahead of the pack of cars. There's 100 motorcycles here, a pack of cars, and then a fucking 100 more behind us.
The odds of us getting stuck in this pack, I mean, dude, there was maybe 15 cars in this little pocket that we got stuck in.
So we're in the fucking fast lane because we're trying to go fast, and fast at this point was 50 miles an hour. They wouldn't let us pass.
Insane. And then this psychobilly, somehow they pull it off. They pulled it off to isolate us 15 cars on the highway. We are now stuck. We can't fall back because there's a line of motorcycles behind us, and they're not allowing us to go forward into the line of motorcycles in front of us. They were corralling us like cattle to be stuck in the middle of this parade of bullshit.
And the reason we couldn't go forward, you're thinking, we'll just speed past them, is because there's an asshole in an SUV in front of the herd of cars. You know, this little group of cars amongst many motorcycles that he is swerving. Oh, he's swerving constantly back and forth, not changing lanes, but swerving between all 4 highway lanes to keep us behind him.
It was insane. He was he was swerving in between all the lanes so that nobody could go in the fast lane to pass.
You know what? This is bullshit. All right, I need answers because this is so fucking stupid. I don't know what you're riding for. I don't care if you ride. You want to ride in groups, that's fine. But the amount of danger and stupid-ass bullshit that was going on our way down here, how many times do we almost get hit by people riding on the shoulder?
A lot.
Fuck that, man.
There were people...
You don't get to put your fucking stupid stickers on and say, watch out for bikers when you're doing stupid shit like that. Fuck that. And how many were wearing helmets? I would say...
Not... Oh, man. There was one girl wearing a helmet only because it had very large pigtails on the top. It was just like a gimmick. And then as these assholes, these motorcyclists were passing us, they were throwing their hands up, flicking us off. It's like,
I'm
what
just
did
here.
I do?
I just ended up here.
What did I fucking do? I'm trying to drive.
What? So I know one person. I probably know more, but I know one dude who's like he's like a couple years older than us, that he does these rides. And I think I might have to ask him, like, what the fuck is this? What does this even mean?
What is his sexual orientation?
He's straight. He's married.
Okay,
he's married to a woman. I believe.
A front.
No, I don't even care about that. It's just
nobody who's comfortable with their own sexuality would have acted in the manner that these people were. It was the most pathetic, little dick energy shit I've ever seen in my life. Just getting so angry at us for being stuck in the middle of their parade. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to drive.
Yeah, there was nothing that indicated that we couldn't be driving where we were driving. Like, what is that? What does that mean?
The freeway is a lawless place, okay? You don't get to just come in, put a crown on your head and go, I own this for the day. Fuck you for not knowing all the plans of my little motorcycle parade right now. Fuck you for getting in the middle of this. I'm trying to drive, man. I'm not, and I made it a point halfway through because it seemed like they were trying to corral us into certain lanes, and I said, no matter what, I'm not fucking getting out of this lane, not even for 1 second. I was in the fast lane. I said, I'm not leaving this lane, no matter what. What are these people going to do, run me off the fucking road?
Usually I'm like, traffic stories are boring as hell, but this was the most bizarre thing because we almost got cornered and put into the goddamn median by these other weird utility vehicles that were in charge of... What was this? What is your goal? What are you doing?
I don't know what their cause was, but I could tell you I don't care about it, especially now.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to care in the first place.
What are you doing? All they did today was ride their bikes, wear their leather, and put... I mean, I don't know how many people's lives in danger.
I know you're not part of the lifestyle. You're not rough and tough, but the leather is called a cut. C-U-T, cut.
Cool.
There was lots of cunts and cuts riding their cycles.
All I wanted to do was get here because we haven't been here. I know it's only been 4 days. It does feel like
this place.
So long.
I love the fucking, what do we call this? The slop hole?
Slop hole?
This is just
the dark dungeon.
Slop hole. This is like what happens in your stomach after you eat a sloppy Joe. This is the slop hole.
Ah, that's not a good place. But it's
so
a happy
warm.
place.
It's so warm and inviting.
It is a comforting place.
I love it's like my swamp. I love it. I could just kick back, smell like absolute fucking shit. Oh man.
So if you're one of these motorcycle guys, reach out to me, please. Give me some answers.
Yeah, explain. And if you were part of this, you almost took my life. I want to fight you. I'll box anyone who was part of this parade. If you hear this, I'll box you right here.
All right, send an
right
email.
here on the camera.
We gave up
podcast
podcast@gmail.com.
because I'm angry.
JB will fight you.
And I myself, I would love to have a motorcycle. I think that it's cool, but that's another fucking thing.
Yes.
Yes. For some reason, there has to be a personality and a culture behind it. You can't just ride a fucking motorcycle and enjoy yourself. You have to make it your entire life. Stop doing this with shit. Stop doing it with the gym. Stop doing it with fishing. Stop doing it with motorcycling. Stop!
They're all the things you like.
I fucking know.
You're all of these guys packaged into one.
There are so many situations where I'm embarrassed to say I fish. It's embarrassing because you fucks ruin it. Just put some weird ass culture behind it. Stop, man.
It is like you went to
You would not catch me dead in that parade. Dead. We took our exit off the highway finally, and there was one stray motorcycle in front of us.
I was going to bring him up.
And we like to believe that guy was a little unsure about this lifestyle. I can relate to this guy. He probably got his bike, and he's like, cool, just motorcycles are pretty fucking cool. I just want to ride one.
He's like, damn, these people are going to ride. Cool. Fuck yeah, I'll do that.
He was pressured into the fucking douchebag friend of his who also had a motorcycle and said, man, if you're going to ride, you got to fucking ride. If you're not part of this parade, you don't really give a fucking shit about the Cleveland motorcycle scene. And he's thought, oh, God, you know what? I mean, I guess I'll give it a shot. And this guy bailed halfway through the parade. I love to believe that he was riding along the parade, saw all of this madness in the traffic, all of these people being put in danger, and then took a good look around him, saw that bitch with the weird helmet with the pigtails on it, and finally took a deep breath and went, you know what? This is so goddamn gay. This fucking sucks, man. I just want to ride my motorcycle. This is gay. I don't want any part of this. And he took that exit. He made a choice. Good on you, man. Good for you. He realized, he's like, this sucks. I will not be a part of this.
Dude, I want to find out what this was. I will figure this out. I promise. Before Wednesday, I will figure out what this ride was for, why it happened, why they felt the need to
all you have to do is go on Facebook and type in Harley Cleveland or some stupid shit, and it'll be the first thing you see.
Dude, that's another thing. All right. I don't care. If I felt like Cleveland was a good place to own a motorcycle, which I don't. I think it's silly here, but I would sure maybe one day I'll own one. But something happens also in my neighborhood. Every Sunday, there's a Harley Davidson near me. Every Sunday, as long as the sun is in the sky and there's no snow on the ground, they just meet up. There's just about 50 of them that meet up at Harley Davidson.
The store.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just meet there in the parking lot, and then they just sit there. It's not a car show. Right? That's another weird...
Do they at least have a barbecue grill out there? What is going on?
Not that I've ever seen. That would be like you...
Guys,
what's your truck? Your truck's a Ford, right?
Yeah.
Your Ford.
It's a Ford F-150.
That would be like you every Sunday and all the other Ford guys just driving up to where you bought the vehicle and just parking. And then what? Like what... I really don't get it. It's just a culture I don't understand, and I never will.
I'm here to tell you right now, it's not too late for you. If you are into something, it does not have to be your personality. I'm telling you that's a possibility in life. Okay? You can, what's a really bad one I'm trying to think?
You can listen.
You can own a boat. And you do not have to listen to Jimmy Buffett. You do not have to create a luau at your spot on the pier of the boat dock. You do not have to sit out there with the old men with the Hawaiian shirts on. You could just own a boat and leave it at that.
And it's just your boat.
I have a boat. I enjoy it. I take it on the water. That does not have to be your personality. The boat and Jimmy Buffett, that's not your personality. You're a person.
Yeah.
You are not a boat.
I have a water vehicle. It's different than the land vehicle. And that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Damn, that was a good one. That was pretty good. That was better than what I was going to say. Yeah, it is
You know
something.
what's great? Here's a great shining example for you of somebody who I was so impressed by. Okay. I heard of the show Comedians in Cars, and I thought, like me personally, I enjoy comedy. I enjoy stand-up comedy. I think it's funny, but I don't get into that whole culture. Like, I don't know. Like, I have certain comedians that I do like, and if a new stand-up comes out, I'll watch it, but blah, 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 whatever. So that one, I was like, that show, I'm like, you kind of seems like you have to be like in the culture to enjoy that show. You know what I'm saying? Like comedians in cars getting coffee. Yeah. It's like, well, that's not a stand-up, so fuck that. Honestly, that's what I thought. But then I just watched it for the hell of it one time. It's Jerry Seinfeld's show. This dude, which you would never fucking know, has so many different kinds of classic cars, sports cars, all this insane shit. And I would have never expected it out of that guy. And he's so goddamn knowledgeable about the shit. That was the coolest part of the show to me, is when he would introduce the vehicle for that episode, give the whole rundown and history of it and where he got it. And I was like, Jerry fucking Seinfeld, really?
Maybe it's because you're a car guy and that's your personality.
No.
I'm just kidding.
God, no. It gives me anxiety. But that's, and then you look at Jerry Seinfeld and you would never think, oh, fucking car guy.
Do you know who I am?
Fucking motorhead right there. I gotta.
Number one show on television, Larry.
The best is when Jerry Seinfeld turns down to Kesha.
Oh, that's great. That is fucking great. If you've never seen this, go on YouTube. Just put Kesha tries to hug Seinfeld. Something. Jerry Seinfeld, Kesha. It is fantastic.
Here we go. It's going to be an ad.
What do you love most?
Oh, no. We can't do ads.
Peanut butter, chocolate.
What do you know
We got you, dog.
most?
We got you.
What is it? Oh, Reese's.
Charger,
I
like
Reese's.
anytime.
That's a good ass ad.
All right, turn it
All right,
back
here we
up.
go. Here, we're back on.
Charger, like anytime you want to charge up your phone, you just plug it in. Because it's hard to just sleep when you're tired. Because people are tired most of the time.
Gosh, I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks. No, thanks. Yeah, no, thanks.
You guys were just laughing in perfect harmony there. That was pretty weird.
See? It's a
lock
car
screen.
guy thing.
That's great. Wow. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be you. Whatever it is, whatever your hobby is, it doesn't have to be.
You are not the fishing rod.
No.
You are not the motorcycle. You are you. Be you. Be true. Be
Be blue.
B-A-R-B-I-E. It's be who you wanna be. B-A-R-B-I-E. Barbie girl.
What is that?
Barbie.
Barbie has a theme song?
Yeah, I think so. I remember that.
Why? Okay.
It popped out. I just want you to be who you're gonna be. B-A-R-B-I-E. Barbie girl.
He played with them when he was a kid. Nothing wrong with that. All right.
Your sister had Barbies, right? You were around Barbies when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody was.
I've met a Barbie or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've all touched the tits on a Barbie doll.
Yeah, I still do.
Oh.
In mannequins in stores? Yeah.
I have one in my book bag.
A Barbie.
Yeah.
You don't have a book bag.
That's how good I am at hiding my fetish. We've got some Barbie tits to go play with.
Yes, we do. We'll be back Wednesday. This will be on YouTube later today, tomorrow, something. I don't
It's a
know.
long process.
Very long process. Yeah. Any other plugs? Any other bits you want to do? ASMR, hit your vape a little bit, drink your vanilla Coke really loud.
This.
What do you want to do?
Hello.
God damn it.
Reached another rendition of pretending that vaping is healthier than smoking cigarettes. Listen to the sound of me destroying my lungs in a different way and pretending that it's more healthy. Thank you.
We will see you on Wednesday. Thank you so much for listening and potentially watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.